So look at that, guys. We got a crazy return on investment, almost 10x ROAS. And the beauty about this campaign is that you only need to set them up once, and from there on it's kind of, you know, a set and forget thing, because this strategy requires very low maintenance. You know, once you set these campaigns up, they just keep bringing you profitable sales at a jaw-dropping ROAS. As you can see, we are running at almost 10x ROAS as of right now for this month, and yeah, we are just enjoying the results that they keep generating us. And you know, the beauty or the best part about these campaigns, as I mentioned, is that you don't really need to optimize them regularly like it is with other manual campaigns, you know, because you're essentially advertising on your own branded keywords, and this is like a proven strategy that is going to work no matter at which stage of business you are at, right? Depending on the amount of traffic that your brand is actually generating, this will bring additional sales for you and, you know, contribute to your top line by a large amount. There are definitely some people who are looking to buy your products, you know, loyal customers, and they're just searching for your products. So what you're gonna do is put these ads in front of your loyal customers who have purchased from your brand before, and you are going to capture this additional demand for your products or your brand by just, you know, showing these ads to people who are on the verge of buying your products. So that is going to be a very profitable strategy, and I'm gonna show this step by step so you don't fall behind, you know, or miss anything from this video. So we're gonna take this slow and steady, and you'll see things that I'm doing inside the advertising dashboard so you can follow everything along. And you know, there are certain intricacies that you don't want to forget or miss out on, because if you neglect these intricacies, this might not give you or guarantee such a high return on investment, versus if you follow everything to the T, which I'm gonna lay out in this video. So without further ado, let's hop right into this video. Alright, so go back to your advertising dashboard, okay, and then you'll click on a create a campaign button. So just press this button and then select sponsor products, and there will be multiple strategies that we will focus on. And first of all, I'll walk through the process of setting up these sponsor products campaigns that are going to generate the most amount of sales for you, and then we will elaborate on these other very effective strategies that will help you to protect your brand from competitors as well. Once you are in this page, all you have to do is just type in SP, and then you can use just a regular name. So you can type in brand defense, so you know what this campaign revolves around, you know, SP brand defense, and then we can say keyword, right? Because we will be targeting keywords in this particular campaign, not ASINs, but you also have the option to target ASINs, so you can place ads under your products, right? So you can basically use kind of a cross-targeting, cross-selling strategy, you know, and make sure that, okay, all that real estate that you can utilize on the product page actually goes to your brand. So, but now we will stick to the keywords, right? So all you have to do is really type in the name that you can recall later when you want. So we'll just choose a regular naming nomenclature. It's going to be SP, brand defense, and keyword. That's really what you need to put in there. We'll just select all the products. So what you're gonna do is really, click on this add all on this page, right? And you have multiple pages. You can move or click on this arrow and move to the next page, and make sure that you are advertising or promoting all of the products that you have in the catalog, right? So now we got 69 products. All right, that's great. Now we're gonna move down page, and you'll select manual targeting, keyword targeting. Okay, make sure that this option is ticked, right? Make sure that you choose this option, keyword targeting. All right, scroll down the page, and then you'll click on enter list, and now we're gonna just really type in the brand name. So it's that simple. It might seem oversimplified, but we're gonna enhance this a little bit more and spice things up, you know. So you can add this now with the match type. The thing is that if you start targeting your brand name in a broad match type, you will pick up on some irrelevant search terms, you know, because your brand name might not be in that search term, and that will be triggered anyways. So to be very careful, I would just recommend you to target this in a phrase match type, and you'll be able to really like cover all your brand search terms, but make sure that you are not actually showing up on irrelevant search terms that don't have anything to do with your brand name in the first place. So all you have to do is just pick phrase match type, and that's going to be more than enough for you to execute the strategy the right way. So unselect everything except leave the phrase on. Okay, so unselect everything else, and now you'll just add this keyword, and then scroll down. You'll actually select up and down. You can select up and down because we want to be really aggressive with this strategy. And Amazon even tells you, right? They have this call out that they will raise your bid by a maximum of 100%. So we are not really concerned about Amazon raising our bids because our goal is to protect our brand traffic at all costs, because we don't want to give away sales to our competitors, So this strategy is going to be the most effective, and it's going to serve us very well. All right, so scroll down. You can just, for the campaign name, you can just copy whatever is in the ad group name and just, paste it right there, just to keep things, consistent and organized across the board. We don't really need to use different names, because we will have only one ad group, so it doesn't really matter what kind of name we will set for the ad group and campaign. We just want to keep things simple and find a campaign when we want. All right, scroll down, you'll select the daily budget. So we can do set a very high budget, like $500. You will not spend this amount of money anyway, so the more you set, right, for this campaign, don't be afraid and don't try to skimp out on this strategy. Make sure that you really raise the barrier. If you set $100, that's not enough. Make sure that you bump up the campaign budget to hundreds of dollars or even thousands, because most likely you will not spend this amount, but you just want to have this like a reserve, just in case, So anyways, these campaigns will be profitable, so why would you limit the budget, for this campaign? It wouldn't make sense, right? So all you have to do is really pick something that is extraordinary, out of world, seems like out of reach, but don't worry, because you will not spend the entire budget. And even if you spend, you will be very grateful, because you are going to generate a crazy ROI, a really splendid ROI. So let's set $500 for now, and then just scroll down the page. You come at the bottom and then click launch campaign. And one thing or important call out that I forgot to mention, and I think it's really important to note this. So when you are choosing what bid to use for this strategy, I would suggest you to go over the higher end of the suggested bid by Amazon, whatever the amount is, right? So in this case, I see 2.38 cents. So I would set around 2.5 dollars to lock in this bid and make sure that our ads appear every single time the customer searches up our branded keyword, right? So we can then kick these competitors out of these precious ad spots on the page, and we're gonna capitalize on the most amount of traffic that our kind of brand generates. All right, and then you can even take a step further if you combine this high bid with a very good bidding strategy that I've talked about, and that is dynamic bids up and down. So in certain cases, if Amazon sees that this click might lead to a conversion, they might raise your bids by 100%. So if you set $2.5 on this keyword as a bid, your bid might go up to all the way to $5, because based on different customer behavior, and how the customer interacted with the platform and products in the past, Amazon might decide to bid, for that click 2x of what you set right here, right? If you select dynamic bids up and down, but don't worry, guys, because this strategy is going to serve our goals very well, since we don't want to miss or lose any sales to our competitors, and for that reason we need to bid very aggressively to show up every single time a customer types in our keyword branded keyword, and make sure that our ad appears right in front of their eyes, so they can click on the ad and then purchase our products. So this is something I think is really important to note. So don't forget to set very high bids to execute the strategy properly, and also select the bidding strategy that is going to serve your goals and align with what your purpose is for this strategy. Now, if you really want to spice things up, right, and make sure that you're not leaving a single sale to your competitors and you are really capitalizing on this strategy, well, what you can do is go to your advertising dashboard, and we're gonna actually extract all search terms that contain your brand name. Since I'm sure you've been running ads up until this point, and there are a lot of search terms that have a brand name, and what you're gonna do is also include these search terms in a campaign that you just launched. So what we're gonna do is go to measurement and reporting, so click on this icon, head over to sponsor ads reports, and now we're gonna pull up all the search terms that have a brand name within them. So this is going to be another kind of step that you can take to enhance your strategy and make sure that you are really going after the strategy very aggressively. So now what we're gonna do is create a report, and now for the report type, make sure that you select search term right here, and then you can pick the broadest time range that is possible. So I think you can go as far back as 65 days. So you can go all the way back like to the longest range, right? And now we're gonna just select 65 days, save, and you're gonna just run the report. And so it's going to take a bit of time to pull out all of the data from your account. And if you don't see that you can download this, so all you have to do is just refresh the page, and then the button should pop up right here. So you can download this. Okay, not yet. So it's going to take a bit of time, but once this report is ready and finished, you can download this to your computer, and we're gonna open it up in an Excel sheet, this particular report, where we are going to refine all the results to look and focus only on brand terms exclusively. All right, so once it's finished, you can just click on this download. Now we're gonna pull this up in an Excel sheet, okay? And from this point, we're gonna actually sort all this data. So just select the entire sheet and go to the top bar, click on sort and filter, this little funnel icon, I don't know how you call this, but anyways, click on this option. Now select filter, okay? Once that's done, go back to the top, click Ctrl Shift and upper arrow key to go to the top, scroll to the left hand side till you see the column that says customer search term right here. Okay, we're gonna now click on the arrow, select text filters, and choose contains, and all you have to do is just type in your brand name, guys. So it's that simple. Type in your brand name, and now you'll see all these search terms that have a brand name within it are gonna pop up. So you've narrowed down your list of keywords to only keywords that have a brand name. So there's a lot of alignment now with your product and what is the customer intent for purchase, right? So chances are that you are not even advertising on these search terms at all. So imagine if you could just place your ads under these or on these keywords. So when a customer types in a keyword, the first result that shows up or customer sees is your product. So that's going to help you significantly increase your ads if you start advertising and targeting these keywords in your campaign. Once you sorted these results to only branded search terms, you are just going to select all this list of keywords, okay? Just copy it and now go back to Amazon. Go back to your advertising dashboard, and you'll have to find the campaign that you've recently launched. So you can just type in the campaign name in the search bar, or actually you'll be able to access the campaign from the dashboard. So I think it's this one. And now click into the ad group, open up the targeting tab, click on add keywords. And now we're gonna just copy all these keywords from the Excel sheet and paste it right here in this little box. And now remember when I told you that you only want to select phrase match type and unselect everything else. So make sure that you stick to the phrase match type, because it's going to serve our goals in the best way. All right, and now what we're gonna do is select a high bid. So you have this option to go with a custom bid, and then you can select a bid. This bid will be inherited by every single keyword that you put right here in this list. So we can go with as high as $3 or $5, you know, but make sure that you are picking very high bids for this strategy to work. Okay, and then click on add keywords. As you can see, you've added all the keywords. I think we've had some keywords that we used to target in the past. This is why this error showed up right here. Every single keyword has inherited this bid. This is it, guys. You just click save, and now you will be targeting all these search terms that are very or highly aligning with your brand and, you know, the customer's intent. So this over time going to help you drive very profitable results. You might not be making a crazy amount of sales because there's only a certain amount of traffic or demand for your brand or products, you know, so keep that in mind, you know, depending on how mature and established your product or brand is off Amazon. So maybe you're selling your products, or, you know, you have your brand off Amazon on your own Shopify website. That's going to determine and, you know, influence the amount of traffic that is coming from your brand. There's a overlap between your own website and Amazon. So what usually happens is if a customer sees your product on your own website, they're gonna go to Amazon and search up your brand, expecting to find that product, you know, that you're selling. This is something to note. You know, you might not be making a crazy amount of sales, but it's guaranteed that you will be having a crazy return on investment from this specific campaign, because you are advertising on these keywords that really have a high conversion rate, since it's your own like branded traffic, you know, so there's no reason why you will not convert on these search terms. So thank you guys for watching this video. I really appreciate for taking the time to watch this video, and please don't forget to subscribe to this channel, because it's going to help our channel grow massively and send a positive signal to YouTube's algorithm to promote our videos to more viewers, so we can expand this channel and grow this and blow this channel out of water. And actually I will elaborate on this strategy in the next video, where we are going to cover how to advertise or run ads on your products, right? So you've actually seen how to set up campaigns for keyword targeting, and in the next video I will talk about how you can set up profitable ASIN targeting campaigns, where you can do the cross-selling, upselling, and all this fancy stuff for your brand. So stay tuned, guys, and I'll catch you in the next video. And I just wanted to let you know, guys, that I run an Amazon PPC agency where we help Amazon DTC brands scale to 6 and 7 figures in monthly revenue. So if you would like to explore this opportunity further, you can go and visit our website, where you will be able to schedule a call with my team. So we will get to know your brand goals and then determine if you would be the right fit to work together. There's no commitment because we don't really charge any cost upfront. We only take a certain percentage of the revenue based on the size of your brand, right? So it's like a zero risk offer for you, and you know, this is what really makes our PPC agency unique. So if this would be something of interest, you can go ahead, you know, click on the link right below this video, and you then schedule a call where we will discuss this further. Otherwise, thank you for watching the video, and as always, I'll catch you in the next one.